She's Jazz. She's smart. It's the Jazzy Report on the D.L. Hughley Show.
A new California proposal outlined by the state's governor via Twitter suggests doctors should be given the power to prescribe housing in order to combat the health care and homeless situation in the state. He noted that health care and homelessness are not separate problems and suggested if doctors are treating someone who is mentally ill, the person needs stable housing.
What are the people who are primarily the population of people who are homeless? People who are served in our military.
That is right.
And I guarantee you that their service in our military did something to them mentally for the most part.
Oh, absolutely.
They probably saw heinous things and did heinous things and can't wrap their minds around it. And weren't given proper treatment. There are people who are incarcerated and are now out, can't get jobs, can't get homes. A large percentage is black people. That were
we did
previous
that study.
homeowners.
Remember,
Right.
I told you I did that study where it talked about that there are more black people now homeless than ever,
Right.
and the larger percentage of that particular homeless population are black people.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? I remember that whole attitude started with Ronald Reagan. I remember Ronald Reagan said the only time somebody goes to bed hungry in America if they're on a diet. It was that level of indifference that white men get to have, and people got to have, that just has that kind of mentality. Where the government, we don't need the government helping everybody. Nobody gets more government assistance than rich white people. Nobody. And corporations. Nobody.
There you go.
And look at, we love our military, but they're on our streets. We love our military, but we send them out and they have a hard time. A lot of those people who are homeless didn't get served and can't get benefits and health care and mental health care. And so this is what they have. So stop with this whole patriot. People who claim to care about this country the most do the least for it. So it's amazing to me.
Well, a man in South Africa was caught walking naked with a woman while trying to catch a ride to the next town.
Who hasn't done that?
When a driver finally stopped to give the couple a ride, the man claimed he was Black Jesus and also expressed that his clothes were actually real as well as filth, but he was naked. The woman who was with Black Jesus had actually been reported missing, but later turned up at a hospital. She was safe but disoriented.
I loved Black Jesus when Charlie Murphy was on that show.
Oh, remember the outcry, though. People were very upset about that. They didn't
Jesus
like it at all.
was portrayed as black?
Well, the fact that they were just doing it, and I guess the types of things he was doing, they didn't like it.
Why?
I don't know. You know, they had him, he was dealing cocaine
Jesus
or
don't
drugs
need you
or
to
something. I
fight
don't
for
know.
him. Jesus don't need you to interpret for him.
No.
He needs you to do what you think he said, which was take care of homeless people.
Yeah,
Worry
tell
about
people
that.
tell people that who live in the South.
Watch this. I'm sure we have.
They don't like that.
Jesus, don't worry about what Jesus is doing. You do your thing. He already done his thing.
Indeed.
So this is interesting. So there was a guy, this is horrible, but he found out that all three of his children, none of them were his. And he pulled out three of her teeth. Like, he pulled them out. It was horrible. I have it on my thing, which is a horrible thing, but she was lying to her through her teeth, but not now. Not now she's not. But it reminds me of a story that we were talking about. And it's this man, he found out he had been raising a child for years. He found out he wasn't the biological father, right?
Right.
And so the court said they don't care. He has to still pay child support. $1,200 a month. That dude must make a lot of money. She picked a good one to fool.
Wow.
Right? So should a man have to pay child support if he's the only father the child knows, even if the mother cheated during the relationship? Do you think that he should have to pay 877-242-2426?
Also, hit us up on Twitter at DL Hughley Radio or on Facebook, The DL Hughley Show. And, of course, our website is thedlhughleyshow.com.
All right, we're waiting for your calls. If that's really you, it's The DL Hughley Show.
Hey, fam, hit DL up on Facebook and on Twitter at The DL Hughley Show.